You guys can record the session. Yeah. So we will get those kind of based on the color size and all those things. So if you guys know about the data, then that is a supervised learning. If you guys don't have any idea about what is the data all about, then that is known as your unsupervised learning. Okay. So mostly this k-means algorithm we will apply with unsupervised learning. Okay. So that's the very first thing you guys need to understand. So the second thing is we'll be just going to first discuss this theory first. So this clustering, which is mainly used in the clustering stuff. Okay, so this algorithm is mainly used in your clustering. So whatever you are just going ahead with, will be going to apply the clustering. So clustering, that's nothing but the classification. Okay. The main goal of this k-means algorithm is used to make some groups. Okay, making a groups is the main goal of your k-means algorithm. So this k value will be random chosen value. Okay, you are having a n number of clusters. So in the n number of cluster, you are just going to choose the k. The k is the random number, the very first thing. You are just going to repeat the certain steps again and again to make your clusters. Okay. So this is your data. In this data, you are just going to cluster like this. So the related data are changing the color. Now you are just making some centroid. Okay. So based on the centroid, okay, based on the centroid, it will be just making all these things in the same group, and this in the same group, and this in the same group. Okay. So this is how the k-means works. So let's we just have a example of how the k value we are just going to make. So this k-means clustering algorithm is used for your unsupervised algorithm. So you are just going to make your clustering algorithm into n objects into k cluster. That's nothing but this is your n object. So this n object, so this n number of objects into different clusters. So that's what here we meant. So clustering is nothing but dividing your data into different groups which is similar to each other. Okay. So all your Amazon, Flipkart, everything is actually working based on this clustering algorithm only. Either it may be a k-means or knn. So how the k-means knn difference? Tomorrow after we discussed knn, we'll be just discussing that. So this k-means knn both are work based on this Euclidean distance. So here we have some set of formula for that. Okay. So first we will understand the different types of clusters. Okay. So we are having a types of clustering like exclusive, overlapping, and hierarchical. So exclusive means two different groups. It's not like we don't have any connection between the two different groups. That's what your exclusive clustering is. Overlapping clustering means in this each point which is going to cluster, so some of this thing, okay, some of this data are actually part of this or that. Okay, so this may be the part of this and this may be the part of this, so we can able to tell something like this. So that's what overlapping is. Hierarchical means like from the base you are having a lot of difference of types. So again it will be just to going ahead with the things. You guys know what is hierarchical cluster, right? So that's what your like one group which is common for the previous one. So for the kind of it is actually a having a multiple parents or it's having a multiple children. So like this we are having something that's known as your hierarchical clustering. So the next thing is, okay, let's observe this table. Let me just explain you guys how to calculate this hierarchical. Just observe this table. Okay, you guys observed, you are having a height and weight. There is a two data set which we are having it. So in this two data set, I'm just asking you to cluster it. You guys don't have any label or anything here, but I simply asked you guys to cluster. Okay, how we are gonna cluster. So that's the concept here we are just going to see. Okay. So like in this kind of scenario, what you are just simply going to do here is, uh, you are making one K1 and you are making a K2. Okay. It may be a random value you chosen, or you are just taking first 5 and last 5 median value from here and here. That's all up to us. Okay, it's a random value. You are making a median value, whatever itself, it's all up to you guys. So you chosen one K1 and K2. Okay, so this is that Euclidean distance formula. Okay, x height, that's nothing but like each and every data will be considered as a x height, x weight. Okay, so here x height, that's nothing but 180 minus your k1 value is 185, that random value 185 the whole square, plus x weight, that is nothing but the actual weight, and centroid, that is nothing but this weight. Okay, so you are just applying with k1. So here you are having a two different values. Okay, so one is 185 and 70. This is for your k1, and the another one is k2 170 80 170 80, and this is for your k2. Okay, so this k1 and k2. So now what you are just going to do is this k1 you are applying with this height and weight. Okay, so the value, the final output, this, that's what your distance from cluster 1. Then k2 value with the height and weight, the final value, that's what your distance from cluster 2. Okay, so which distance is very nearest? Which distance is very nearest? For this first data, the distance from cluster 2 is very nearest. So this is assigned to cluster 2. And again, the same, like you are applying your 172 and 73 with K1 and K2. So you will be getting distance from cluster 1 as 13.3 and distance from cluster 2 7.28. So this is the nearest to this. So we'll be making this data to the cluster 2. So like this, we are classifying each and everything. So that's what your Euclidean distance is. Clear? Any doubts? You guys clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the formula. Like this, what you are just going to do is again and again and again and again. Okay, you are just repeating as much you can. So that's what your K means is again and again and again. The more you guys are repeating it, you will get the more value. So like this, will be just going to handle your stuff. Okay, so this is the very first thing I just want you guys to understand. Okay, so the next thing is, this is the theory concept. Okay, so how to calculate the Euclidean distance, the same like your logistic linear, our K means also having only a small stuff. Okay guys, now what I'm just going to tell you guys is now how to apply the K means. That's the very first thing I'm just going to tell you. Okay, your task for today is took a iris data set and apply the K means in the iris data set. So then only you guys can able to understand. Okay. So in iris data set, you guys don't need to follow this one. Okay, because this is the data set which I am just getting from the Skitlan data sets. So that's a very default one. We don't need to you guys don't need to do this for your iris data set. Okay. Simply you guys can simply apply this, that is more than enough. So the very first thing is what I just want you guys to apply here is skitlan.dataset. I'm just importing some data set. So the variable name. So this step, it's not necessary for you guys because this is not the data set which I am reading, which I am getting from the Skitlan. So I just need to follow this. So that's the reason I'm following this. Okay. So the next thing is I'm applying a scatter plot. So applying a scatter plot, that's just for observation. Okay. This is also optional. Okay. The actual step for K means is this thing. So I'm just importing a from skitlan.cluster import K means. Okay. So the next thing is, what I'm just applying here is K means n cluster 4. So n cluster 4 means number of clusters. Okay, I want to make a number of clusters 4. So like our theory K1, K2, it's going to make K1, K2, K3, K4. Okay, the four things. Okay, so then you are just applying the fit. So like fit means you are just applying your data. Okay, the data set which you read and to the k-means, and you are just this cluster sentence, it's all optional. Okay, so the labels. Okay, k-means dot labels underscore, which is nothing but which is going to get your each and every data is belongs to which cluster. Okay, so the data 0 is belongs to second, and the data 1 is belongs to 3, and the data 2 is belongs to 1. Like this will be just getting the cluster. Okay, so then this plotting is also optional. So when it comes to your k-means, only you need to apply this much of step. You are just applying importing the k-means, then making the cluster, then you are just fitting it and just checking the labels. When you are checking the labels, you will get the first data as belongs to which data type. Okay, like this. So the same thing if you guys apply with iris data set means, you guys will understand how the k-means is actually working. This calculating the k value and applying a Euclidean distance, it will be performed in the back end. Okay, we are not going to perform that. So when you are just making the n clusters 4, automatically Python will create some median by using some median values. It will create the 3 clusters, because iris dataset we are having only 3 cluster. It will create the 3 cluster. So each and every data set will be applied with the cluster and will be just getting your output done. So clear guys what I'm trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today you guys first attend this, apply this with iris data set. Okay, so later I will give you the project. You guys will do it later. Yeah. So first you guys will, today you just apply this k-means along with your data set, and let you guys first understand the k-means. Then you guys can able to apply the logistic regression evaluation matrix also, we can able to apply here. Okay, so we'll be applying a logistic evaluation matrix to get your F1 score. Okay, so based on the F1 score, we'll be getting your accuracy. Okay, so k-means is a very simple algorithm only. This k means real-time usages. Your Amazon, this e-learning, e-commerce clustering is actually happening along with your k-means only. So that thing you guys needs to understand. So tomorrow we'll discuss KNN. 6:30 we will connect. Hope tomorrow it won't be power failure. Let's see. Okay, 6:30 will you guys be ready. So any questions?
No, ma'am.
First, you guys will apply this with your iris data set. Then only you guys can understand how this is working. Okay, it's a very simple algorithm only. Nothing to worry too much. Priya, do you have the logistic regression recording?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Will you please share that with me?
Okay, ma'am.
Ashish, I will just share that logistic regression recording with you, just to have a look on it. So after some times, if you want, again I will explain after some time. Hello. Akash.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will just share that recording. We discussed only one algorithm all this day. You just have a look on it as of now. Later, if you not understand, later I will explain that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 6:30. You guys just apply this KNN with sorry, K means with iris, and just let me know the output. Clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, guys, then bye. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, ma'am.